Okay, everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Rick with LTD in retirement, living the dream. Just wanted to do a quick video, give you quick update on my doctor's office visit. Uh, Went to the doctor yesterday and see a gastroenterologist. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, he said all people get as they get older get diverticulosis. I was a little surprised to hear that, um, and so he said most people usually just deal with it. Anyway, um, I he did want to schedule a colonoscopy just to check. It's been 5 years, and I had a polyp on the last one, so he wanted to check because I do have pain. It's in my lower gut area, lower in that area there. So he said let's do a colonoscopy check, make sure there's no cancer in it. So, but he felt pretty confident that it's just diverticulosis. Gave me some suggestions um, on what I could to eat to kind of help deal with that. He mentioned oatmeal with flaxseed and chia seed. I have never heard of that before. He did say to not take the chia seed in its raw form because that could cause some problems, but he mentioned something about soaking them overnight and it kind of gets pliable and a lot softer, and then I can mix it with my oatmeal, and so I'm going to try that. Said that should help with some of the pain. We'll see. And then again, hopefully the colonoscopy comes back. No real big deal. Um, I also went to the eye doctor today. Do a follow up visit from my cataract surgery that I had, and he said everything was fine. Um, and that some of the symptoms I had been experiencing would probably go away over time. So we're hoping that clears up for too longer. It's kind of a weird effect. I've got a little black rim here on the left lower side, and then on my right eye, sometimes I can look a certain way and it looks like it distorts a little bit. But he said eventually that'll go away with time. That and I'm real light sensitive. I'm squinting a lot more than I used to, and he says a lot of that's just because my eyes are not used to the brightness and seeing better. So, but as of now, I don't have to wear glasses. If I do want to read up closer, and especially if it's smaller print, I got to wear some readers, so I've got those with me. But when I get up in the morning, I don't have to put on any glasses. I can watch TV without doing that, and that's a really nice addition. Um, my brother, I mentioned something to my brother. I was telling him that now that I'm on Medicare, it seems like I'm going to the doctor a lot more. I don't know about you guys, but I have gone to the doctor, especially in the last 6 months, several times. It seems like ever since I got on Medicare, I'm constantly going to the doctor again for one thing or another. I actually went to ER a couple times. I had a reaction to some shellfish, which I had never had before. That really surprised me. I think maybe I just got a bad batch, but my eyes got real puffed out, and I was having a hard time breathing a little bit, and so I had to go to emergency room for that. Once back about a year ago, I came back. I had come back from the Philippines. I came back for just like a couple weeks, and I had run out of my blood pressure medicine, and I wasn't finding the same stuff over in the Philippines, and the stuff I was using wasn't working as well. And I got right after I got back into the U.S. I had checked into the hotel, got a good night's sleep, but I woke up that morning and I could feel my face. It just felt like it was on fire. And so I went ahead and rushed into the. Well, I checked my blood pressure and found out that it was like 160 over 110. And I said, this can't be good, especially when mine's normally about like 130 over 80, something like that. Anyway, I rushed to the hospital. They checked it out. Hypertension, probably freaking out about it a little bit, probably made it a little more higher than it normally would be. But anyway, they gave me a prescription to my normal medicine that I take, which is lisinopril. I think it's like 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams. Not a lot, but still. And it works great when I have it. So anyway, got that all straightened out. But I've noticed that I've gone to the doctor much more since I've gotten on Medicare. Before I got on Medicare, I used to go years without having any insurance. Now I've had a few things that I've had done throughout the years. I got my gallbladder taken out. I had biopsy on my liver. They said there was an area there that gave them some concern, so they did they poked a needle down in it and snipped a piece out, and tested it, and nothing. For the most part, I've had really good health. I've been blessed with good health, and so I really haven't had to have insurance, or I should say, I probably should have. I mean, I've had insurance. Don't get me wrong, but there's been periods. I guarantee you, there's probably been periods of time throughout the years where maybe it was a total of 5 years with no insurance. And I've been real lucky. I've not hurt myself, not too much anyway. So in that regard, it was good. But I could probably count on how many times I've gone to the doctor. I didn't do annual checkups very often, but I could probably count on I could probably, maybe 20 times, possibly less. Times I've gone to the doctor or had to go to the doctor for this or that throughout the years. And then now I get on Medicare, and I've already been to the doctor in the last two years, a little over 2 years. I've had Medicare. I bet I've been to the doctor for this or that or whatever for probably 20 times. So I don't know. You guys, you tell me. Is there something happens when you get that magical period 65 and you get on Medicare? Is it like everything starts falling apart? Anyway, I'd be curious to know about that. So I've had a few comments. People have asked me if I'm going to make some videos on my life over in the Philippines, and yes, I am going to talk about that. There are some people curious about it. I know when I got home from the Philippines, a lot of my friends wanted to know about it and what it was like, and so I will talk more about that, and those will be on upcoming videos. So stay tuned for those. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I've gotten several views here over the last couple days, and I've been real tickled about that. Still don't know exactly how this thing's going to play out, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep putting out videos, and hopefully people will like them and subscribe, and who knows, maybe I can hit the lottery with this. Anyway, living the dream in retirement, and I'll see you on the next one.